You hit generate, and the machine hands back a grammatically perfect scene that reads smoothly. Yet a beta reader will still tell you it feels completely hollow, like you aren't even in the story yourself. When you rely on that empty perfection, the real threat isn't a software scanner catching your draft, but a human reader quietly abandoning the book by page 6. The software doesn't write badly, it just writes the most probable thing on Earth, relentlessly pulling your idea toward the absolute dead center of the bell curve to hand you a pattern your audience has already seen 10 million times. You catch this easily in the blunt instruments, watching ChatGPT lean heavily on 3 adjectives for every description, or stuff your paragraphs with fake literary crutches like delve and tapestry. So you run that draft through a humanizer tool, hoping to scrub out the robotic sheen with a quick filter. But asking the average to sound less like the average just runs your words through the machine twice, leaving you with text that is structurally different, but equally lifeless. Which leaves us with the writers who think they solved the problem simply by upgrading to a more expensive, sophisticated model. Claude writes in a blazer, producing gorgeous, tasteful paragraphs that feel like a beautifully curated furniture showroom, arranged by someone who will never actually live there. It executes a brilliant physical gesture, an honest human reaction, and then instantly ruins the moment by turning around and explaining the exact emotion it just showed you. And beneath that polished surface, every model on the market reaches for the exact same finite bank of recycled metaphors, falling back on water sinking, stones dropping, or storms brewing, whenever it needs emotional weight. Because the machine acts like an unsupervised intern, your supposedly original imagery turns out to be completely identical to the drafts of 10,000 other authors hitting the same button today. Until you stop accepting the first draft and start directing the tool, you are just mass-producing the house voice. But you don't need to throw the software away, so long as you learn the craft of overriding its defaults. Start with Stop Slop, the definitive dictionary for hunting down AI tells. Follow it with How to Write with ChatGPT, your manual for breaking flatline rhythms. Then deploy How to Write with Claude to shatter that tasteful showroom prose. A machine's first thought is cliché, and its second is a default. The Sound Human series by Shane Mercer teaches you how to force the third. Pick up the books and write with AI without sounding like a robot.
Who was that? What do you want? I'm trying to sleep.